This video is sponsored by Warner Brothers for Injustice 2 Mobile. I've always wanted to have the perfect pet. Over the years, I've talked about a few different games where you take care of animals, like Nintendogs, 101 Puppy Pets, and even Hey You Pikachu.
Pikachu! Why are you doing this to me? Pikachu, why?
That was fun. When that happened.
Pikachu!
But there was just something off about those games. They weren't realistic enough. I want to be able to actually reach out and touch my pet. Now that would be perfect, and then I could finally be happy. Whoa. I remember this game. It's perfect.
How many times do I have to tell you, no! You can't have food! Ever!
After the success of the Wii, Microsoft wanted in on the motion control craze, so they developed the Kinect, which released on November 4th, 2010 in North America. Instead of holding the controller in your hands, the idea for the Kinect was that you are the controller. It's basically a camera that tracks your movements and translates them into in-game actions using what I can only assume is magic. And it must be fun because I've been watching some trailers from back in the day and I don't think I've ever seen anyone this happy about anything. According to the internet, the Kinect was not a financial success, but it did still sell over 24 million units. But even that number surprises me because despite knowing a lot of people who played games around the time it came out, I only had one friend that had one. I have a vague memory of playing it at his house, but more specifically, I remember playing Kinectimals. I feel like I had fun with it, but it's been so long that it's hard to remember, so what do you say that we check it out? Kinectimals starts off with a cutscene. Your character flies in a plane to the great island of... Kinectimal Island? Maybe? I don't know. They probably say the name at some point, but I have to be honest, I'm having a hard time paying attention. This cutscene is very, very long. They may as well have called this game Kinectimals the Movie, and then every now and then you jump around and look like an idiot for a bit. It's kind of fun. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself, so let's just meet all the characters. First of all, there's the cats. They're kinda like cats, except that they're really more like dogs, because they do things that dogs do. They pant, play fetch, and unlike real cats, they actually like you and want to be your friend. I'm gonna go with this Black Panther because one, I'm trying to replace Azura, and he's the one that looks the most like her, and two, as we saw in this opening cutscene, he can drive a freaking car. Okay, well, he can sorta drive a car, mostly without dying. That's still pretty good for a cat. Cat dog. Not that one. And now we get to name our cat dog, as well as scan a picture or pose to identify him with. And I think I'm gonna name him Jared. Now my good buddy Jared and I... not that one. Actually, no, wait, yes, that one exactly.
Your picture will be placed outside.
I am happy with the results, yes. Can roam around the island and play together and have fun. Yay. Then there's this guy, Bumble.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity bump. Bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumper. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass.
No, not that one. I'm done with that joke now, I'm sorry. We've only barely started playing and I'm already convinced this guy is gonna start getting annoying in like 10 minutes. You know, let's make that 5 minutes. Actually, I'm already annoyed. So there's that. Oh, Jared, stop! You're killing me! The pen is turned on the master. I knew this would happen, but I didn't think it would happen so quickly. A+. Nice trick. And finally, there's the captain, who, according to Bumble, left the island a couple hundred years ago, so... he's probably dead now. Rest in peace, Captain Guy. I never met you and I don't really care, but you sure have a nice picture and a house and I will take it now, thank you. This whole business about the captain brings up more questions than answers now that I think about it. If he's been gone for about 200 years, these cats, and probably Bumble, would also be dead, but not only are they not dead, they still appear to be kitten puppy things. Is this all a dream? Is there some kind of magic on the island keeping them alive and young? Well, don't think too hard about it because, spoiler alert, it's never explained. Before the captain went away for a while. He's definitely okay, Jared. Don't you worry your little head about it. He mentioned something about a giant golden cat.
The legend of Phoebus Aurum, a feline colossus made from solid gold.
The ultimate treasure, and it's somewhere on this island. And with that, we are finally done with all the cutscenes, and we're ready to start actually playing the game. Again, this game is played not with a controller, but with your own body plus the Kinect. Sometimes, as I've already shown, you can even see yourself on the screen, which is pretty cool, but also serves as an unfortunate reminder of how disgusting I look, and that perhaps I should shower a couple of times and maybe comb my hair ever. But no, I refuse. I haven't used a comb in 18 years and I'm not gonna start now. But most of the time you're just interacting with your cub and playing games with him. Similar to something like Nintendogs, you can even pet him. It's almost like he's really there.
You hear that? I don't need you.
Cool gameplay. If you want to do something like throw a frisbee in the game, you make a frisbee throwing motion in real life. It's pretty fun, and most of the time it works fairly well, but as much as I'd like to brag about how amazing I am at Kinectimals, after a while it starts to feel a bit too convenient that I'm hitting everything on the screen so easily. Almost like the game is programmed with a little bit of auto aim. But then other times I can barely hit anything, and sometimes I can't even get anything to work at all.
Come on, throw this stupid UFO. Just freaking throw it. Throw it.
Throw it. Can you throw it, please? Perfect.
Then there was this one time where I stepped in front of the Kinect and there was someone standing next to me. Except there was no one standing next to me.
It's a ghost.
And it was scary.
You can also give your cub water, feed him stuff. I got a lot of carrots. Cats like those, right? And play little games with him like catch. Not only is it fun, Jared is much better at bringing the ball back than Azura is. I've tried forever to teach her bring, but she's not very good at it. She's supposed to bring the ball to me, but she's decided that bring instead means drop the ball 5 to 10 feet away from wherever I'm standing at that particular moment.
But what she is good at is pooping on my carpet. I'm not trying to embarrass you in front of everybody. I'm just saying, you do that sometimes. I don't like it.
The more you interact with your cub, the more points you accumulate, represented by the bar that periodically shows up at the top of the screen. To get points, you either take care of your pet, or more often than not, play with him, or rather play games by yourself while he wanders around and occasionally helps you out by running into something on accident. Thanks, Jared. You did it. Other than the small balls you can play with, there's big balls, throwing toys, jump ropes, water hoses you can spray your cat with. Just trust me, he likes it. And a bunch of random stuff like old boots.
Boots for everybody. Don't be shy, we've got plenty of old boots. Actually, like too many boots, baby.
This is more boots than any singular person should own, isn't it? And lastly, there's the Plunger Scope, which helps you find buried treasure. You just hold your hand out in front of your face and scan the area until you find a colorful glow coming out of the ground.
I think your cubs found something. Help dig it up. Well, go on.
You heard the man, fairy guy. We gotta help Jared dig. And if you're feeling self-conscious and think that you might look a little awkward or weird while doing so, don't sweat it. You look great.
Go on, go on.
But I don't know why he even needs your help to dig it up anyway, because he's clearly got this under control on his own. And if you think him pulling that heavy treasure chest out of the ground looked impressive, just watch him put it back in. He just closes it back up and back in the ground like it was nothing. Even the grass is back. As you gather more points, you unlock mini games, and once you fill the bar all the way up, you get a piece of the island map and can head to a new area where you can unlock even more mini games. There's games where you throw balls, games where you kick balls, games where you drive cars, and games where you do whatever this is that's happening. It's definitely not pee. The minigames are enjoyable for the most part, but it doesn't take long before you realize that they're reused and recycled throughout. There's only so many different kinds of games, but there's 30 minigames in total, so you'll be redoing the same type of obstacle course a lot, let me just tell you. These are by far the most exhausting minigames in the bunch, but on the positive side, they help me feel like I'm on that TV show Survivor, which was always a dream of mine.
Pro tip, don't eat nachos before you play this game. Just trust me, okay?
You know, I'm getting a little tired, and I'm also bored because they keep replaying the same mini games over and over, but I really want that golden cat thingy, so why don't we just play with Jared until we get to the end? This is gonna take a while.
All right, we finally got to the end. Now all we have to do is pop some bubbles, hit some targets, and throw some balls in some mouths. Also, watch 6 more minutes of cutscenes. That too. And we can finally get the golden cat.
The legend of Felis Aurum. It's not a statue of gold. It's a cub.
Wait, hold on a second. You're telling me this game is kind of boring, barely has any gameplay. The gameplay that is there is basically exercise in disguise, and you don't even get a golden cat? What the heck? You know what, Jared? We're not friends anymore. You know what? Maybe there's a lesson to be learned here. Maybe, just maybe, a real-life pet is better than a video game pet. Azura, can you ever forgive me?
Yes.
Me and Azura. Me and Azura.
Yay!
We're friends again. Our friendship never ends. Me and Azura, friends together. We're gonna be good friends forever. We're gonna fly into the sky. We're gonna go up so high. We'll be together there. We'll live in heaven and screw Jared. He's a...
Have your pet spayed or neutered.
Yes.
I still haven't had time to put my couch back, so this chair is just gonna have to do for now, I guess. It's a little squeaky, though. Anyway, as I mentioned, Warner Brothers has sponsored me to talk about Injustice 2 for mobile. About a week ago, I did a video on this channel where I went to Silicon Valley Comic-Con and showed the game off and played it with people there.
I also wore this costume. I was Batman.
There was also a streaming series called Bring the Rain, where a lot of top streamers came together and showed off their skills, pulled off super moves and all that good stuff. And you're seeing some of that footage right now. And of course, check out the link in the description below to download and play Injustice 2 for mobile. It's for iOS and Android, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to see more videos in the future. And if you'd like to see more Kinect games, leave me a like and a comment. It helps me know if maybe I should check out some more of these. Make sure you also check out the Kinectimals Let's Play. I did a couple episodes of that on the gameplay channel. You can click that right here. Hit me up on my Twitter account below if you want to let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!